everybody. Welcome back to another ASMR gameplay video. Today we're continuing our playthrough of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Before we get into it, I hope you all get plenty of tingles from all of the controller sounds and the whispers, and without further ado, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. All right. So, let's see where we last left off. I believe today is going to be our big, well, at least a continuation of our collectible portion of our playthrough, because we are nearing the end. Just running through everywhere. Let's run from left to right real quickly. We have everything in the Poseidon, everything from downtown Bikini Bottom, everything from the industrial park. We are missing 5 collectibles in Jellyfish fields. 5 socks to be specific, but I know where they are. We're missing a sock and a spatula in Bikini Bottom. We're gonna go for those today. We finished up all of Goo Lagoon. We're missing 2 socks and a bunch of snowmen in Sand Mountain. We're gonna be tackling that later. We finished all of the Mermalair, all of Rock Bottom, all of Kelp Forest. We haven't touched the Chum Bucket just yet, but we're probably gonna deal with that pretty soon. All of the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard, all of SpongeBob's Dream, almost all of Patrick. When we get the rest of the socks today, we should be able to redeem them. And, well, not all of Mr. Krabs. We're gonna have to pay him a lot, and I mean a lot of shiny objects. But first, let's make our way toward, this is gonna be our fastest way to get there, the last sock in Bikini Bottom, this main hub area, because apparently, bang, there's one inside the Krusty Krab. If you all remember back in the episode, the video that we did actually get to the Krusty Krab, I was pretty sure there was one in here, but I couldn't find it. Apparently, you have to destroy everything, and I do mean everything inside the Krusty Krab. So, what we're gonna do is we are going to just wreak havoc in here. Every single thing is gonna get destroyed. Let's activate that. Run away. That should blow up everybody there. Bang. Destroy. Alright, let's not attack the people. We can't destroy the people. But, all the chairs, Mr. Krabs is probably gonna get a little bit mad. But I'm sure he can afford it. Let's get up here. Destroy all the boxes. Everything. All of the goods. All of the goods. Every single good that Mr. Krabs owns. All the boxes. All of the barrels. And we gotta deal with these guys. Cruise, bubble away. There we go. Let's go. Can we destroy that anchor? We can destroy that anchor. Would have been crazy if we could. Cruise, bubble away. Bang. That's not all though. There is a really weird one where it's like, I think near here, or like near the there it is. There it is. I guess minor tip. Excuse me. Am I stuck? Am I stuck? Oh no. Okay. So, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to fast travel back here again. Hold up. Let me just fast travel here, because somehow I got myself glitched inside of that boat. Is the sock still there? Thank God. Okay, so I guess a small tip. Everything was basically destroyed, but there's a few random stuff on the Condiment Island you can destroy, and you kind of have to destroy the cash register. Don't do what I did, where I got glitched basically inside of the boat. But after you destroy that stuff, you can get the sock. And then, hey, it's still, I feel like it's still to me one of the prettiest levels in the game, if not the prettiest. I don't know, I just love the colors. I was gushing about this in the first video, didn't I? Yeah, I gushed about the colors of this level. It just happens, it just always happens. Now, I'm gonna see if I can remember exactly where all of these are. I've got a little guide up in case I forget. That might explain any random cuts y'all end up seeing. But right now, let's keep moving. There is one right out there, because we're looking for socks, that Patrick can get to. But we have to get Patrick, and Patrick is all the way in the other section. So, we can't reach him just yet. I don't know why I'm going up here. Let's give it a... Oh, we can't turn this off, can we? We just gotta dodge it. We're gonna have to bob and weave. There's supposed to be... I think we'll see it soon. Let's just get across here first. Yup. Yup, let's not get hit by these giant pufferfish. Kinda weird, given that we have normal-sized pufferfish in the form of Mrs. Puff. So I guess they come in all shapes and sizes. Maybe it's her husband. What's funny is they never actually explain what happened to her husband, but they also kind of do. I think they gloss over it because it's kind of gruesome, but also I think he died. Like, I think they have a picture of him. Oh, that was an enemy. They have like they cut to like a little scene of him in like, you know, a stuffed like basically like, what do you call it? Not mummified, stuffed. Stuffed is a really weird word to use here. Taxidermied, yeah. Taxidermied inside of a fish shop or something like that. Yeah, I think he was like taxidermied in like a fish shop. It's a weird gruesome scene. Anywho though, back to what we were doing. So this particular one requires our bubble bowl, which we did not have back when we played this level. So that's Bowl-rama. Alright, let's keep going. If we can knock all of these down with our bubble bowl, we should get the sock. Nice. Bang. And nice. And there is our sock. Thank you very much. Mucho gusto. Now, the other one is actually kind of nearby. We do have to work our way up, but it's a bit higher up. We actually missed it the very first time. I just didn't see it. There was like a whole second area that I somehow never saw. Nice. Boop. And shebang. It is nice. And by the way, we're not going to really like focus on picking up anything because we kind of have everything we need at this point. So, the next one that we missed was right here. Usually, we would take this and bounce along the path to get to the very top of that jellyfish-looking rock, but if we go left, apparently there's a whole area up here, and they suck. I didn't know this was here. This was kind of genius for what it's worth, because, like, it's a nice little mini area. There it is, right there. Thank God I remembered. So we pick this up and we freeze the ocean, which is crazy, by the way. I said this the last time we used it. It's crazy that freeze fruit has such a long reach that it can straight up just freeze the ocean. Can you make it back in time? I'm not crazy. Oh, we can make it. We might make it. Yay. Now, I'm not going to run all the way back up to where we were just now. I'm going to use good old fast travel. We are probably going to switch back to SpongeBob. But, oh, we're actually still Patrick. Okay, nice. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe we didn't even need to do that whole thing. Who knows? Either way, though. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to head into the caves. I'm half compelled to just fast travel into the caves, but I also don't know exactly where in the caves these collectibles are. So, for my sanity, we're just going to do it the slightly longer way, but more controller sounds and whispers. And the levels, funnily enough, aren't crazy big. Like, this stuff took us way longer to get through, and it took us like multiple videos, but we're making it through here in like, what, 10 minutes, because when you're not really focusing on collectibling and getting collectibles, oh my, I forgot about this, the levels are a lot faster. So this particular sock that we're gonna get now, it's hidden in a very tricky area. In a very tricky space, I should say. Because it's where you have to use the watermelon to climb up. But let me not get hit while also, ow. Come on, these spikes are taking their sweet time, y'all. Okay, we gotta wait. It is right there, though. It is right there. You have to use or is it right here? No, it's not. It's not right here. I'm forgetting where it is. It is somewhere. It is somewhere in this cave. I think maybe here. Do we need this? Oh, that was just open that door. Nice. Here it is. It's in a very tricky spot because the game didn't expect you to. I guess I need to use this to get up higher. Hold up. The game didn't really think you'd look there, but you kinda have to. So when you get up here, shaboop, it's right there. It's right. You have to turn around. Normal common sense would not really tell you to turn around, but not at all. Not in the slightest. Not even remotely close to being fair, but it provides a challenge, so I guess, yeah. But what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to do a few runs of this without dying, because you cannot get all the snowmen in one run. You can get all the snowmen in 2 runs, but not 1 run. And there is a particular sock just hidden by itself that we have to also get. So it's gonna technically make it 3 runs because we're gonna have to miss a snowman to get it. Right now we've gotten 2. There's a right and a left path. There's actually 1 snowman coming up right here that is just in the middle path regardless. But there is going to be, hopefully we don't miss it. There we go, boom. But yeah, there's some on the right path and some on the left path. We're gonna go for the main sock, or better yet, maybe we should go for the snowman first. Let's do the snowman first. Here's the right path. So right now, we've gotten all the snowmen that are hidden on the right side path. Oh, sweet Jesus Christ. One big thing. Obviously you don't want to die because they'll reset all the snowmen, but it's also kind of easy to die by just getting hit. Oh my god, we almost fell to our death right there. It's very easy to die by just losing all your health, so you've got to be really, really, really careful. Right now, we've got the 3 snowmen that were on the right side path. Also, there's a 4th one right here, or 5th. How much we got? 5, right? So, there are 2 snowmen, 1 here, and the 1 in the middle path. Then, there's 3 on the right side path that we took. And now we're going to get the other 3 that are on the left side paths. So instead of going straight, we go left. It's right here. Don't go far left. There's just this left. Then we get to another fork in the road a bit later on. And we're gonna have to go left instead of going right. Y'all will see what I mean when we get to it. Oh man, that scares me sometimes. Instead of going right like we did last time, we go left over here. And the next snowman is over here. Well, we'll get to it. It's gonna take a few seconds. I gotta make sure I don't mess up my inputs because I'll lose my mind if I mess up the inputs. Here's a snowman. Luckily, if you run right into the snowman, it does slow you down / almost stop you, so you can kind of ensure you're going to get the snowman. Anyways, we have 1 snowman left. 1 snowman left in that main area that we saw just now. Earlier, instead of going on the bottom like I did, we go on the bottom or we go left. That one's kind of in the scariest position. And of course, you know, there was the snowman down the middle path here that we already got, so we don't have to worry about it unless we die. If we die, then I might lose my mind, but hopefully we don't die. We're very close. We're very, very, very close to getting the last snowman. So, coming up right here, we go left, we go bottom left. We don't go middle, we go left. There he is. That is our last snowman. All we have to do is make it out of here alive, and we'll get the sock, y'all. If we choke right here, we're gonna have issues. Anyways, though, there is our sock. Oh my god. Now y'all know how long this took us last time in that video, and we did it so easily here. I didn't even need to do any edits. I'm shocked we had to make no edits at all. But that's our sock. That is our sock. I'm not gonna lie, this is really satisfying because I didn't think we were gonna get it done that fast. We're not done though. We are still missing. As awesome as this was, we have 1 more sock left. I think I'm gonna swap to Sandy solely because just for variety, and it actually might make getting this last sock easier. So just a quick rundown again on where these snowmen were. There were 1 here. There was 1 in the back area here. There was 1 in that middle path that you can get regardless. There's 3 on the right side path and 3 on the left side path. that's just on the level itself that is kind of tricky, but not really. Because it kind of... There's a reason why I chose Sandy, by the way. I mean, you can do it with SpongeBob too, but at least Sandy has the hover ability, so it makes going for some of this stuff a bit easier because you've got that grace with you. If you really louse up, at least you can hover and try to make it across. Anywho though, so the last sock that we have to find, funnily enough, in this whole game is... Alright, let's not go there. Let's dodge that. Let's dodge that. Is... Well, you'll see what I mean. We have to go above a tube. Obviously, that makes no sense right now, but you'll see exactly what I mean in a matter of seconds. There we go. And there we go. I love that flip that she does. It's for style. It's solely for style, but I just love it because it looks cool. It looks cool. Alright. Let's not die. So, that top path over there, that's what we've got to take. But not just the top path. We've got to take the extra top path. We've got to take up here. Not up here. Up here. There it is. There's the sock. I just tanked so much shots. Thank God I had health. It's very easy to miss that one. Sock opera. We just got the trophy for getting all the socks. Let's go. Let's go. Go. Oh man, that is satisfying. That is so satisfying. Let's swap back to Sponge and let's leave. But yeah, that's it's very tricky to get to that one because you need to know to look on top of the tube. Sometimes you'll think, oh yeah, it's the top path. Of course, it's the top path. Yeah, but it's not just the top path. It's above the top path, on top of the tube. And it's not the first tube. It's the second tube. It's kind of tricky, but if you know where to look, honestly, it's kind of tricky even to get to be honest. But with enough tries, you'll get it. At least it's not like the snowmen where it'll just reset if you don't if you die. It won't reset. It'll always be there. Anywho though, with that done, we've gotten all of the socks in SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. So now, something I want to do is let's go back to Mr. Sockman himself, Mr. Patrick Star, because we've been getting them for him. Why does he have 100 pairs of shell socks? I don't know. I guess he doesn't even wear socks now. I don't know. Anywho though, let's talk. Wow, SpongeBob, you found some. Now they're back home, safe where they belong. Here's a golden back spatula. I don't speak Italian. Thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Now if I could only find my other sock. It's on your head, remember? Well, of course. Now where did I put it? What? Alright, cool. I'm sure that would be insane if they were all just like left side socks. Well, there's no such thing as a left side sock. It's just a sock. Anyways though, so we found all of the socks, y'all. We've completed basically all the collectibles save for this one, which is inside of Plankton's chum bucket. And I believe where's the actual chum bucket? And these I'm assuming are from the actual boss fight. I think. I'll have a double check. There is actually one thing, given that I have a few extra minutes, I wanted to go back and do, because if you all remember, there was this random game doesn't give you a collectible or a sock or anything. But it was a mini game that required the bubble bowl because it's basically skee ball. It's a skee ball mini game. And I've been meaning to try it out, and we just never got a chance to do it. And you could only do this if you have SpongeBob's bubble bowl. Now what's crazy is, like I said, it doesn't give you anything. It just will give you, I think, maybe some 20. What was that? Was that it's gonna be this. We're gonna have to jump into this level again. Yes, this level, which took us a good bit last time. And we're not gonna be destroying the robot machines at all. We're just going to be destroying robots like there is no tomorrow. We are going to be going crazy because destroying these guys gives you shinies. And that guy just went nuclear. Ow. And boom. More shinies does grind up our numbers. This normally takes a good amount of time. But again, because of how this particular that's fine. Luckily, our points come, carry over. Bang, bang, nope, nope, boom, ow, nope, nope, bang, shaboop, ow. So essentially, it's just doing this and dying and respawning and dying and respawning and dying and respawning and fighting and collecting and all of that. It takes a bit. It does take a bit, and it can get kind of tiring. But this is kind of the most effective way of grinding out shinies. For instance, we started at what, 1700, and we're now at 2200. So to get however much shinies we're missing, I believe Mr. Krabs said he wanted 6500, and there's one more tier after that. So we're gonna have to probably get, I don't actually know how much it is, I have to look it up. We're probably gonna have to grind, I'm probably gonna have to grind a good amount. But, we're already at 2600, we're about to literally double. That's not how math works at all. We're gonna have about 1,000 more shinies than we had before, oh my. They're both gonna go nuclear at the same time. But yeah, no. So that's basically what I'm gonna have to do for a bit. But it is generally a fast way to grind out shinies for the remaining Mr. Krabs stuff. Yeah, I died. Oh my god, you got turned into a cube. And luckily, after repeated deaths, the counter still stays. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing. Figured I'd show you all a bit of how it's going to work. Shouldn't take more than like half an hour for what it's worth, but we're in SpongeBob's house. I love SpongeBob's house, man. But yeah, so that's kind of all we're missing. I think this is a pretty good place to call it a quiz for the day, to be honest. We've got everything we wanted to get today. We got all of the collectibles in Bikini Bottom, save for that last one in Plankton's place, we'll get it. All in Jellyfish Fields, all in Sand Mountain, and of course all everywhere else. The only thing we're missing are the last two spatulas from Mr. Krabs, because he is one greedy man. And then we'll have to go and take on the Jump Bucket Lab, the final area, and of course the final boss before we finish up this whole playthrough. We'll go and tackle all of that in the next video. But right now, I think this is a good place to call it a quits. I hope you all got plenty of tingles from all of the controller sounds and the whispers, and